Hey guys, this is Kelly Rocha with Team Plus Realty, and I'm here with Lindsey Macdonald with New American Funding. And I thought I would ask an expert some questions about funding. So first, kind of give us an introduction of what you do in the home buying process.
Perfect. Thank you, Kelly. So I'm a loan officer. So my role is to help the client get approved for the loan to purchase the home that you find. So that's what I do. I'm a loan officer.
Okay. So when buyers or potential buyers, when they call you to shop around for a loan, now I know one of the things I get a lot of concerns about is somebody's worried about if they've already filled out a credit app or whatever with one loan officer, and then they come to another one, right, and they have to
yeah.
run their credit again. So how does the
Right.
credit score work with the shopping around for a mortgage?
Absolutely. Great question. So, a law passed a few years back to allow a consumer to shop for a mortgage loan, which is really cool. So, as long as a mortgage company pulls your credit within 30 days of the new credit inquiry, it's not going to hurt against your credit score. So, that allows you to come sit down with us and get a rate quote and then talk to maybe 2 or 3 other banks, and it's not going to ding your credit as long as you do that within a 30-day period.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
So great question.
Is there it could be any amount of times with a,
It can, yeah, it could be multiple times. So, yep, we've had people.
as long as it's the 30 days.
Yep, as long as it's within 30 days, yeah.
That's good to know because I've heard a lot of different, theories and things about that. So that's good to have
Right.
expert advice on that.
And a mortgage pull, it's kind of interesting, but a mortgage pull is the lightest credit pull out of all of them. So the most it can hurt your score is 3 points if it goes past that 30-day mark.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. And it is really important to have a mortgage credit pulled because a lot of times consumers might be looking at Credit Karma or maybe their app that they've got through their bank, and that can show a different credit score than a mortgage credit report because there's 4 different modules that are pulled
Yeah.
that determine a credit score. So just make sure you talk to a mortgage loan officer so that you get an actual mortgage credit score.
Okay. If a buyer comes to you and let's say they have marginal credit, right?
Right.
Marginal credit score.
Yeah.
With your expertise and stuff, are you able to help them out to improve their credit score in the shortest amount of time?
Absolutely. So that's one of the things we really specialize in doing. Our system is really nice. So we can run what's called Credit Analyzer, and it will tell us what we can do to help get that credit score up for that
Nice.
client. So a lot of times it might be paying down a credit card or transferring a balance from one card to another. So we can just look at Credit Analyzer and see exactly what we need to do to get their credit score up. We do go down to a 580 credit score on most of our loan programs. But obviously, the higher we can get your scores, the lower the interest rate is going to be as well.
Okay. So let's say I'm a buyer, right? Or I'm thinking about buying, right?
Right.
What should be the first thing I should do before I get serious about looking for a home?
Great question. So really, the first thing is by talking to a loan officer and completing a brief loan application. It really takes less than 5 minutes. You can do it online or sitting down with the loan officer. That gives them the full view of, obviously getting your name, your social date of birth, but your employment history for the last 2 years. That's a really important one so we can see what line of work you've been in, how you're getting paid, and just to see the full picture of your loan application. And then it allows us to pull your credit and review it to see if there's any discrepancies or anything we need to get off of there. A lot of times there are discrepancies on credit,
Right.
so it's never too early to start that process of sitting down with the loan officer.
Okay, sounds good. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching us, and we'll talk to you later.